My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now, it's the mayor of Crestline, Linda Horning Pitt. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, Randy.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
so excited to be here.
Well, you should be, because Crestline is really, I'm hearing a lot of great things coming from Crestline.
Yeah.
A lot of things have changed for the better. You guys are on an upswing over there, aren't you?
We sure are. Everything, and it's all starts with a positive attitude. You got to
right.
project positive vibes so that you can receive blessings. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Positive.
you. And then I always, the hub's doing very well. I hear a lot of, I have them in here for a podcast, and I've had them in a couple times actually, talking about everything going on over there. That's quite the busy place over there, isn't it?
It really is, and it's beautiful. The girls are doing a great job, and over there as well. And it's interesting because I think they now have their first year under their belt,
Yeah.
and they now know what works, what doesn't work, and which is great. So they just had the sip and shop.
Yeah.
And that was Friday night was well attended, and it was great. They had a gentleman playing music, and I saw people I swear to God I haven't seen for 40 years.
Wow.
40
yeah.
years that were there, and it was awesome. It was like
Right.
Old Home Week, so that was really good.
It's kind of become the center of town, like the happening spot in town, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to kick off our summer music concert series, and now it'll be this Thursday, I believe,
Okay.
is the first one, and then we have one on July 21st as well. So 14 right now. July 14th is kind of open. So I got to look at the schedule. So there is, I don't know if they have a particular band there that needs to be there, but there is one, and I need to reach out to the coordinator and say, hey, you need to kind of reach out to this band. So we have, I always get it wrong, Baker 47 playing on July 21st, and they're a local band. And everybody, they draw a great crowd, everybody likes them. So they'll be coming in, and then I know the Gatlins are coming back.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Yes, and I think we had like anywhere from 500, 600 people there last summer.
Yeah, great.
And they're really great. And I'm pretty sure they're in August.
Okay.
So yep. So we
Awesome.
have other bands to fill in there too. So we're excited. That'll be on Thursday, and of course our Dora will be in play.
Sure.
And then I know the girls at the Hub are planning a country. I think it's July 9th.
Okay.
Maybe this Saturday. I might have that wrong, but I think it is. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else is happening? I mean, I'm hearing all kinds of great things coming out of it.
Well, we had, since we last spoke, we did open up, not me, but the coffee shop opened up.
Okay.
And it's on the alley behind the post office. And we just have to remind people it is one way. So you need to come in, off a cross street, go behind the post office, and you can park. There's parking there. And it's it's like a Airstream, the Silver Bullet Airstream. And so Abby Hawker, a young girl, I mean, kudos to her. I think she's like anywhere between 20 and 22, all right?
Wow.
And she's doing an incredible business there.
Oh, I bet,
people, they come in, and her hours are like 7 to 1 during Tuesday through Sunday, I believe. And then on certain nights, I think it's Thursday and Friday, it's 7 to 1 and then 3 to 7. But people are loving it. The coffee's good.
Good.
So, and so she's doing great. So that's awesome. People are loving that. And then it's kind of like a little incubator business.
Right.
So it's a trial. So once it gets, once she can prove herself and she does the business, correctly, then they'll move her into a brick and mortar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
So at least that's the game plan. And then we have now Joey's already put their sign up. So it's called Joey's Cafe and Pub. I believe that's what it says on the windows.
Okay.
But it's funny because people are like, hey, now I know, you don't know it whenever they get there, but we're hearing August, the first part of August, could be middle of August, could be first part of September. But I was shocked to see the signs go up, but it's cute. So
awesome, yeah.
So that's going up, and it says cafe and pub, so I know, still not quite sure what kind of food's going to go in there. I requested burgers myself, but we'll see. Good. I like a gourmet burger place or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's going in, and then we have, and then at the last I heard, we were getting a pack and ship, which y'all have here.
Right.
so we'll see, we'll see how that goes,
Okay.
But that building has been restored. It's the old Myers Inn, what we call
yeah,
Myers
right.
Inn. And I haven't got the tour yet, but just looking in the windows, it's like really, really, beautiful inside.
Nice.
Yes, I do look in the window. No, so anyway, it's not at your house.
I was gonna say, you won't find Mayor or Linda looking in your windows of your house.
Right.
Maybe your business, but not your house.
Right. And let's see what else we have. And we have local tracks, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they do a phenomenal job as well. And then we also have the Vintage, which started. That is the second location for Lightning Nutrition. So you have Lightning Nutrition here.
Yes.
Right? And then they opened up a store there in their first year. It's called the Vintage. So they also were out Sunday night. For the festival.
Their stuff's really good, by the way.
Oh yeah, I love the different teas.
Yeah.
And Dorothy was doing great. I go, how you doing? She goes, I'm doing awesome. So
Good.
I mean, sales wise, I know she did really well.
Good.
And we had, and then also we had Sunday night was our July 3rd, 4th of July festivities. Then I laughed. Checkers Pizza had brought out a tent and they did really well. And then we had Triple D concessions, and they sold out. And
wow,
so
really
I know. So those they did really well. Now, granted, it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, Crestline has laws that are we can't sell liquor by the drink on Sundays.
Okay.
So there was no and there is no Dora there. So.
Yeah.
So that was going on. So I'm trying to think what else is going on that. Well, we have a mural being painted.
Okay.
Have you seen that yet? If you
I have not. Yeah.
Come in off of the 3061 bypass and you come into Crestline, you'll see it. It'll be on your right.
Okay.
And so this gentleman, I don't know Scene's last name. Shame on me, Scene.
Yeah.
But he is such a talented artist. So he did all the drawings in Cerrito.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So to kind of give you a perspective,
Yeah,
so he's doing the mural there, and I'm trying to think. We have a really great little downtown. Our library is like a hidden gem if you haven't been there, which I think most libraries are.
Yeah, right.
Hidden gems if you you really need to participate there as well. So I'm thinking, we have Hawker Hardware's is really great. They have a pretty little gift shop in there too. So that's it's just we're coming. There's I think we're getting some more places. Just got to get some more unique businesses to come in and feel comfortable.
Have you heard anything more about the Amtrak situation?
Well, I can't remember what I told you last. All I know is that this year, I'm very excited to say Governor DeWine did raise his hand, which was the step that had to happen.
Good.
And so I haven't checked in with Senator Reinecke. I was thinking about him this morning, but he and I'm hoping he still sits on the Ohio Railway Commission.
Okay.
And so they have to do maybe a study or what sort. The feasibility study. However, Columbus, in comparison to other cities its size, it's the only one that does not have rail in the United States.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, it's like, hey, you look at it, you're talking about taking a rail between Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, Cincinnati. And then they call it the 3C and D, and I said, no, it's the 4C and D.
4C and D, right.
There. And people, when it comes to fruition, the one location they talked about was having the Amtrak go all the way to the Cleveland airport, which would be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
Yes,
yeah.
That would be awesome. Because I fly a lot out of Southwest, and that would be perfect. Just park, leave Crestline, don't have to worry about parking. And,
exactly. Wow. With the cost of gas prices these days.
Well, that's the other thing. A lot of people with the COVID, a lot of people are working from home still.
Right.
And the companies are figuring out that that their people can be productive working from the home. So. So I think you'll see that. They can come into the office, hop the train, go north or south to their offices. And I know that, talking to one of my sisters, they both live in Columbus area, Columbus already has the location because they already had one, and so they know exactly where the rail will come for them. So that's good, and I know Cincinnati was looking, hey, where can we put it? So when you have these major metropolis, it's like, come on, it's a no-brainer,
Sure, right, yeah.
So keep in mind, no-brainer.
No-brainer. Right.
Yeah, so that's what I know, and it'll be a year, and it should be approximately next year, where they decide what locations they are going to start with first, and then that's when the state has to make a decision. Okay, we'll participate, and then there'll be a commitment of funds, and so I'm not sure yet if it'll be an 80-20 or 90-10 split, and that's with the feds providing most of it.
Right.
So,
excellent. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully that kind of all works out here, and we're hoping, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta have faith,
You do, right? Exactly. Well, anything else coming up for Crestline? Do you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think what we got coming up, because we have our next big event will be, other than our summer concerts, it will be our Harvest Festival in September. Yeah. Because you all have here they have the Bratwurst Festival in August, and then we'll have, the Harvest Festival in September, and then we have the Crawford County Fair in July. It's kind of cool, you got these events to look forward to.
You sure do.
So that's what I like. And it was funny, we were talking about this the other night, a girlfriend and I were, about how when I was growing up, when I was growing up here, we had a festival every week in this area. I mean, every weekend we could go to a festival.
Oh yeah.
And
I remember those days.
Remember those days? And it was, and so we would go to the Crawford County Fair, and then because we also have parts of Richland County, we're in Richland County as well, we go to the Richland County Fair.
Right.
And any festival in between, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's, we got great things happening, we just, so we're right there at the point where we should be finalizing the funding for our new water sewer treatment plant.
Okay.
So, and if everything goes as planned, we will be, we should be, digging, digging the shovel, whatever, and late like November, December, if not. And then the other thing I need to point out is that David Zach, have you met? You've had him.
Yeah, so David's a great guy. Yeah.
So David Zach is the new Crawford County Economic Development Director, is how I put it. I give him that title, and so he is amazing. He's got high energy, and we were laughing because he has come to Crestline several times already.
Good.
And I know, no, really, it's great. And then he comes over. He starts his. He'll start his day in Crestline on Mondays when we have a department head meeting. And then he, I told him, hey, I'll get you out there. I'll introduce you to the businesses in town. Yeah. And then the other thing for David is, so he came and we spent 2 hours together. So I'm high energy, he's high energy.
Right, I can imagine that meeting.
It was great. So we talked, and then I drove him all over Crestline. And,
nice.
Showed him the sites, and he was taking copious notes, and he's like, I'm overloaded. I'm like, I know, come back and we'll do it again.
Right.
But it's great because, there is so much potential on that Route 30 corridor.
There is.
And it's like, and I gotta tell you, put out a plug too, because we had a lot of damage from that last storm. Yeah. More so than anyone else, I believe, in Crawford County. And you could clearly see the twisting of the trees, but they didn't call it a tornado. Yeah. Every street had an issue, but what was really, really great is that Jet at the EMA was able to get with the county, and they sent over an additional chipper for us.
Oh, great!
Which was awesome. So that was a community helping, and then the city of Bucyrus said, hey, we'll send a crew over to help you. Oh, good. And then the city of Gallion sent over one of their vac trucks for our sewer treatment plant. Our sewer treatment plant went down. Oh, wow. Because everybody lost power.
Everybody,
right? But what was the important fact here is that it was a community effort. Everybody, was pitching in to help each other out, and that was fantastic. that was fantastic. So that's what I kudos to, you know, the mayors, Mayor Reeser and Mayor O'Leary for just, you know, stepping up and helping us out. So I love that. You know, yeah.
All right.
And then also, boy, I better put this in there in case my
Yeah.
Richland County people listen, because my Richland County Commissioner and State Rep Marilyn John both called, Tony Vero both called and said, hey, what can you do? How can we help? So that was good too.
Good.
Because, you know, think about it, Richland County really got hit.
Yeah, we got hit at home really hard.
Yeah, in Lexington,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
So,
we sure did.
but it was, but just the fact that people were reaching out, so,
Right.
you know, that's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's great how people come together during these times, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And it was good. So, you know, I was just very pleased and happy that people reached out. So, you know, we'll be more than happy to reciprocate if anybody needs help.
Sure. All right.
In the next storm that's coming in. But,
Right.
yeah. So we got great stuff going on. You know, we have. You know, I just feel very, very, very good about our future for Crestline. And, you know, I think that once that sewer treatment plant gets up and running, you know, it'll be a couple years, but that, you know, we can develop our portion of the Route 30 corridor and in conjunction with the other counties, you know, and, you know, Galion, besides, I mean, it's just prime opportunity. So we just got to come together, Richland, Ashland, Richland, I think Crawford and Wyandotte, and you know, I think more people you have, the louder you can, you know.
I agree.
The louder you can speak and get some businesses up here.
Well, Mayor, thank you for coming in. It's great to hear all the great things going on in Crestline.
Well, thank you, Randy. I love coming here.
Well, good. I'm glad you do.
Start my day out right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.